Hey YouTube, it's Canonic here. I just want to sit down and do a quick review of my brand new AR-15. It's by Spikes Tactical. It's their ST-15. I'll get the words right here in a minute. It's my very first rifle I've ever owned, and it's the largest caliber rifle I've ever shot. The biggest I ever shot before was a 22 long rifle. So this is brand new to the AR world, brand new to a larger caliber rifle. I know that some people consider it the AR-15's 5.56 or 223 Remington round to be a middle caliber. So I'll give that credit. But for me, it's a big deal. It's the first time I've ever shot anything like this. Make sure I clear this weapon real quick. As you can see, there's nothing in it. The magazine's not even in. A few weeks ago, my wife and I were at the gun show here in Tennessee where we live, and I'd been on the market for an assault rifle. And I'd originally started out looking at an AK-47 or thinking about getting an AK-47, but there was a couple things that stopped me. One was the accuracy at long range with the rifle. Now, I'm not a shooter, a big shooter, so I'm not going to go hunting. It's really for me to play around with and have fun and go to a couple classes with, but it just didn't seem like the type of rifle I wanted. So I started doing some reviews and looked at some videos by Nut and Fancy and some other guys and settled that I wanted an AR-15. Well, when I did, I set my price point kind of low. I said I want sub $1,000, and I know that you can get expensive with ARs. $2,500, $1,500, $1,800. All that's not unheard of in the AR-15 world, but I wanted to say sub $1,000. So at the gun show, they had several rifles. DPMS was one, and Stag Arms, and they had a Bushmaster that had a carbon fiber lower. I guess it was carbon fiber anyway, a polymer lower. It was not metal. And they were sub 1,000. But they didn't. I did some quick reviews, and the Stag, of course, got the best. The Stag Arms got the highest reviews out of all of them. But there was some key things that I would have to buy the rifle and then immediately go buy before I could go out and shoot. And that's not what I wanted to do. So I decided I wanted a Spikes Tactical after reading the reviews that I did. So my wife, great woman, her name is Angel Elf. She doesn't have a YouTube account yet, but I'm pretty sure she will soon. Found out our local gun dealer, a guy we bought a couple of firearms from here, started selling Spikes. She snuck off and ordered me one, and it took a few weeks for it to get here, but it just got here today. So I went down and picked it up and headed straight to the range. I did not bring it back, clean it, anything. I picked it up, headed to the range. I started off zeroing the rifle in at 25 yards, and I was able to put together a 1 MOA group at 25 yards with iron sights with this rifle. I was very impressed. I was happy with it. The 16-inch barrel here does provide a great bit of accuracy, and I was even surprised at being able to put together that type of group, given that it's not a free-floated rail, and from what I understand, it's supposed to make it less accurate. I thought it shot great. It didn't take me long to zero it, and I was really impressed. It comes with a PMag. Well, let me back up. Let me tell you a little bit about the rifle first. This is the ST-15 in the carbine version, not mid-length. 16-inch barrel, fixed front sight, detachable handle, A2 handle with the optics. I'm sorry, the steel sights built in. Collapsible stock, and that's about it. It comes with a PMag. So the rifle shot really well at the range, and I can't wait to get back out there and put some more rounds through it. I recommend that anybody that's looking for a high value, low cost AR check out the spikes. I've been impressed with it so far, and I plan on doing some mods to this one as my skill level increases and finances allow. Of course, I'm gonna free float the foregrip, and it's probably gonna be a 12-inch low profile gas block. I'll put flip up sights, optics, so forth. Some sling, detachable sling back here, ambidextrous with a single point sling. Going to replace the stock. This one's great, but there's one I want that I like the looks of, and I think the reviews say the function of it's really nice. Replace this grip. This grip feels awful small to me, and I've got small hands for a guy, but this grip feels awful small. Which actually that brings me to a point. The trigger on this Spikes Tactical AR-15 is fabulous. It's one of the best triggers, and I've not felt a lot, granted, but at the ones I held at the gun show, this trigger feels better. And I think this is just a mil-spec trigger, but there's very little slack, hardly any. I mean, just a minute amount. So little so that when I first shot the weapon, I didn't even realize that I couldn't even detect the slack. It was only until I got home and started messing around with it that I could even detect any. I mean, it's just a tiny bit. It's got a nice clean break. It's really a shooter's rifle. And the Spike Tactical, to me, just has that second kind of cool. I mean, down to the logo, some of the custom stuff that they do with like the Infidel dust covers and stuff. It's a great weapon. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend that if you're in the market for an AR, that you give Spikes a look, and it might be something that you're interested in. But anyway, I won't sign off here. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna post more videos of this thing as I start making mods to it, and probably some action videos, because I'm gonna try to go to some classes. Hopefully some Magpul Dynamics and some other guys, Tactical Response, and some other guys' classes, just to go out and shoot and have fun. Anyway, it's Canonic signing off, guys. You have a great weekend.